everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I get into today's video, I just wanted to clarify some things. First of all, I have gained a lot of subscribers. I know it's like almost like 26, it's not a lot, but for me that is, compared to like from the beginning when I started this series, I only had like 2, and they were like friends of mine. But that's really like saying a lot, that there's, because think about it this way, like imagine I'm here and then 26 people walk in. That's a lot of people to me. So the fact that like it's slowly growing like really gives me hope that like you guys like what I put out. And this is the kind of stuff I kind of realized I like to do. Originally when I started this YouTube channel, I wanted to be a gaming channel, but I realized I'm just not good at talking and playing video games at the same time. I'm more of like the thinker when I play video games. So I realized that even though my channel name is called Gallant Gamer 95, that's probably not gonna be this channel. So one of the things is like I was debating whether I should change my name, but like you guys already follow me, you guys already know me as Gallant Gamer, so I do want to keep like the Gallant in there because that's like my staple. But I don't know if I should change the name to something else to reflect what I do now, because that is gonna be what I'm gonna be doing more of, is like me talking about, I mean, still talk about video games, but like probably be talking more about anime and comics and stuff. Particularly anime is like what I'm geared towards. Killing Stalking is kind of the exception because it's like in that manga realm, even though it's really not a manga. But yeah, I'm very active on TikTok, by the way. So it's at Corshita Gallant. That's my name, kind of like as a joke. But Corshita Gallant on TikTok. I make a lot of TikToks on there. I'm very active on there, and I have like quite a bit of following, much more than on YouTube. But if some of you are from my TikTok and are subscribing to my channel, well, I'm glad you're here. But for those of you who have a TikTok, you can follow me at TikTok as well. But yeah, so going into what the series is about. The series is called Overview for Normies. This is like a quick introduction to people who are joining in now. There is a first part. I would recommend you check out my first episode of the Killing Stalking. That's like the first series, like within a series I'm doing. Basically, I talk about video games or anime plot lines to people who don't usually consume anime or video games. So it's like for the general public. But yeah, like those of you who have or who are fans of anime and video games, but like probably are not like keen on like certain like shows or movies. Like for example, like I don't watch My Hero Academia, but I like hearing my friends talk about My Hero Academia because like even though I don't particularly watch it, it's cool seeing somebody else talk about it because it makes you want to watch it, but like I wouldn't. But anyway, so this is called this comic I'm doing is Killing Stalking. It's really not a comic, it's a manhwa, which is like a mixture of like a manga and a comic, or a webtoon, and it's on Lezen Comics. It's a Korean manga. It's really, if you don't process like horror or psychological thriller or blood or gore or explicit sex that's like borderline dangerous, like stuff like that, if you're really not keen on that stuff, then this would also be a good thing to watch, this video, because I censor all that. Yeah, I do talk about these things, but like I'm not gonna show you all of it. Like I will censor it. So it's pretty. This video is also pretty good for people who would not want to read Killing Stalking, because it does get really graphic. There's even times I'm like, okay, I'm out. Give me a minute. So without further ado, I already rambled enough. We're gonna go into chapters 9 and 10. Sang-woo picked up a guy from a bar, brought him home, threw him down the basement where Yoon-bum is staying, because remember he tried to sneak out and now he's like being punished. So he brings the new dude down there and he's like, hey, I got an idea. Why not we play a game, a card game, boys night. So Sang-woo duct tapes the new hostage, I forget his name, and Sang-woo puts on this rather iconic apron. If you are on TikTok and that's where you've heard Killing Stalking originally, this is probably the outfit you've seen Sang-woo in the most. This is like his signature I'm a serial killer outfit. Like this is what TikTok is like promoting. And Sang-woo's like, okay, what's going on? Why are y'all not introducing yourselves? That's rude. And Bum, you want to know how we met? Like super glib. And makes the guy explain how they met at the gay bar. And Sang-woo's like, yeah, and I pretended to like his shitty card tricks. Those were some good times, right? And Sang-woo continues like, and that's Yoon-bum. He's a little dirty right now. He's been here for a while. Like, damn, Sang-woo. So apparently this guy, Hyun-woo, that was his name, is married and has a daughter. So the guy starts begging for his life. And Sang-woo points at him like, hey, Bum, you remember when you were like this? Wow, pathetic, right? So anyways, let's play some cards. What should the wager be? Come on, it's not guys night without a wager. You can guess what it is. I'll give you 3 guesses what the wager is gonna be. So the game is called Cops and Robbers. I have never had the pleasure of playing this game. I don't know if it's real or if it's something you made up. It sounds legit, but I don't know the rules. But these are Sang-woo's rules, maybe. I think he changed the rules. But anyway, I might Google it later. But the one who holds the Joker at the end is the robber. Sang-woo decides to take out the ace and claims the last ace will be the cop. And isn't this exciting? It's like a roller coaster. So they start playing. Bum is feeling pretty good about his chances. He gets rid of his doubles and sees that he doesn't have the Joker. So that means the other guy must have the Joker, right? So they're playing and Bum's optimistic. This guy, Hyun-woo, whatever the fuck his name is, throws a tantrum like he forgot where he was. Like, you're a hostage, sir. So Bum pulls the ace. So that means he wins, right? And maybe I'm just slow, but I'm not sure how this game works. But then Sang was like, okay, Bum won the practice round. Not a practice round. Sang was like, yeah, Bum, obviously. If y'all never played, we need to make sure everyone gets the hang of it. Come on, your lives are on the line. We gotta do a practice round. First of all, why does Sang was left eye go missing like that all the time? What the fuck? So he's like, okay, for real this time. Like, once more with feeling. The other guy is getting too comfortable. I don't like this guy. He's too comfortable. It's like, for what though? Like, luckily Bum doesn't have a Joker this time. But Bum is getting pretty nervous because the guy is like way too happy. Like, way too happy. And even though Sang-woo comes around to see Bum, like, he's like, he sees like Bum's like card stack and it's like, yikes. Oh my god. So he sits back down. And I guess the face Bum is making makes Sang-woo feel bad. Like, I guess he has a heart. You could have fooled me. And so he waves Bum over, like, behind the guy. He's sitting behind the guy's in front of him, and then he's facing Yoon-bum. Yoon-bum's facing Sang-woo, so he can see Sang-woo and the guy. And he does this. Like, bruh! Then he does this as a hint, telling Bum which card to pull. So Sang-woo, what is this favoritism bullshit you're pulling? But like, why does he do anything? So throughout the round, he's helping Bum win. He's like pointing out all the cards for Bum to pull, cause he like is like secretly rooting for Bum, and you're like, why? And it's like effing with Bum's head, cause he's like, why is he helping me though? And then like, in good Bum fashion, does this mean he actually likes me? Does senpai like me? Not your senpai, he's younger than you, first of all. But yeah, Bum is confused. Poor boy. I mean, we're confused along with you, but like, we didn't come to that conclusion. But Yoon-bum's just built different. So we're on the last card to pick, and Sang-woo tells Bum to pick the left one. Like, there's 2 cards left, so pick the left one. And Bum draws it, and the man sighs in relief. He pulls the Joker. So yeah, the old guy is freaking overjoyed because it's supposed to be he gets to live, right? And Bum's devastated because he's like, I thought I was Sang-woo's favorite. He just let me die. He was helping him win. What the Like, first of all, Bum really thought he was special. Sang-woo was like, congrats, you caught the robber. Now we have to punish him. You won't have to stay here anymore. But first, you have to get rid of the robber. He like boops his nose. What the But the old guy is like, no way. I can't do that. I cannot. Not a crime. I could never. Like, sir, do you not know where you are? You're in Sang-woo's basement. Everyone knows what's about to go down in Sang-woo's basement. And then Sang-woo's like, crime? You commit adultery by sticking around with younger men using shitty card tricks. Look, you can kill Bum. He looks like a feral animal anyway. Like, and then the old guy's like, you have to help me though. I can't do this all by myself. And Sang-woo's like, okay, baby, you got it. So he starts restraining Bum, and Bum's crying for like the upteenth time. Like, you've been here forever, Bum. Like, at this point, I would have just like accepted my fate. At some point, I was gonna die. Like, Sang-woo was like, shh, you'll be fine. You'll be okay. Just trust me. Like, motherfucker, why would I trust you? Ever. Like, ever. Oh, I'm so Sang-woo. Anyway, so he gives this guy a knife. And he tells him to just hold it. Just hold it. Hold it like it's your dick. He tells him that. He'll bring Bump to him. So that way he technically doesn't have to do shit. He just has to hold the knife. And then Sang-woo would just slide. Not funny. We'll just slide Bump into the knife like a shish kebab. It's simple. Just follow my instruction. Trust me. So Sang-woo literally yoinks this guy's glasses and is like, if it's so hard for you to look, I'll just blindfold you. He put this guy against the wall and secures the knife to his hand with tape so he can't change his mind. Like, literally, you can't back out of this. It's taped to your hand. I'm coming. And you're going to just stand there and look pretty. And he tells him to count to 10. So, but then you realize, like, because your mom's crying and stuff, and Sam was like, chill out, hold on, look. And the guy is holding the knife, but it's flipped to where the knife is facing him. So when he pushes Bum to the guy, the knife's gonna actually stab old guy. It's gonna actually stab him. So he did a whole like weird like mind gymnastics with these people, thinking that they were gonna die. And then switching back and forth. Like, Bum thought that Sang was on his side, but then he lost again. But it turns out he's gonna actually kill the guy using Bum because he wants Bum to live because he has favoritism. And the guy thinks he's gonna live, but he's gonna have to kill this guy. But then he's gonna be like shook when all of a sudden he's dead. Like, I don't know. So literally, Sang starts pushing Bum to the knife, and Bum's like freaking out because he's realizing that he's gonna be the one killing him. And then literally, he just feels the knife like pressing against his stomach, and he's just realizing, oh shit, I'm about to die. And then Sang-woo just goes for it, and he just, sorry, because I'm looking at it right now. He stabs him, and it just goes into his gut, and it's just blood pouring out because he just stabs him against the wall, like actually a shish kebab. It's so gruesome. So yeah, anyway, I remember Sang-woo was like so mad. He said he did this just because he didn't want to give the guy oral. He was like, I was so disgusted I almost shat myself. Like, Sang-woo, you're disgusting. So yeah, the guy dies, obviously. And Sang-woo has like this afterglow, like he just had sex. And is like hugging Bum while he's paralyzed. And Sang-woo's like, freaking nasty. He's like, isn't blood so warm? Like, don't be shocked at this point. And smears the blood over Bum's face, like just to add insult to injury. You killed your first man, I'm so proud of you. And that's like where the chapter ends. So I think Sang-woo was trying to have Bum stay as his forever hostage by having him kill a man. That's how I took it. I know this sounds like a really short 2 chapters, but when you actually read it, because I'm trying to promote you guys to read it if you could, but it's basically this tension when you read it. It's just like, I remember this part was so tense because it was just like, I didn't know what Sang was trying to do. Like, freaking the mind fuckery. So I believe, I haven't double checked. So I believe I'm gonna do 4. I don't know yet, but I think the next video is gonna be 4 chapters because I think they actually cut back to Sang-bae and my man. Like, we're gonna cut back to him, and I'm not gonna have you sit through a whole video on just him because not everyone really likes him except me. So it might be 4 chapters, but I don't remember when it happened. So I want to say it's the next video. So if it's 2 chapters, that means it's Sang-woo and Yoonbum. But I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly, Sang-bae was the next chapter, next 2 chapters, I think. But anyway, so I do plan to do more videos, but right now my main focus is over for Normies, and it is going to be on Killing Stalking. I am going to finish the first season first, which we're actually halfway done with, because like it doesn't seem like it when you're reading it. It seemed, because I guess we were reading it like week by week when it was coming out, but it doesn't seem like we're halfway through. It felt like we just got started, and really we just did, because there's 4 seasons. But yeah, I'm just gonna finish for the first season, probably take a break and talk about something else, and then come back to season 2. Like, I'm gonna try and keep it a formula. I know my upload schedules have been a little irregular, but I'm gonna try and get to the swing of things. So I hope you guys like this video, and subscribe and tune in for the next one, which I will try to get out sooner. It's just I'm not used to like having to be on a schedule, and like it does take a lot to make these videos because I have to like reread it and put notes, so I'm not like reading it. I can just talk about it and then make the video and then put the edits in. So yeah, I hope to see you guys next time. I'm really happy that you guys like these videos.